What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammett, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about weaponized empathy, how narcissists see your empathy and your niceness as weakness and use them against you. Stay tuned, like and subscribe. Thank you. So this is absolutely true right here because narcissists and toxic people do see your empathy as weakness. They will take your empathy, your compassion, your niceness and weaponize it against you. They'll say things like, you're too nice to expose me. You're too nice to do that to me. You're too kind and caring to let me go and not forgive me and give me a second chance, third chance, fourth chance, 18th chance. I don't think that narcissists target highly empathetic people, but if you end up with a narcissist and you're highly empathetic, then you will be taken advantage of. Because a lot of empathetic people can sense the brokenness in narcissists and toxic people, and you want to fix them. So you'll stay through the terrible times, the heinous times, the narcissistic, toxic abuse, and things like that. Because you want to see the best in that person. You believe everybody inherently is a good person. But that's not true. You want to see the good in some people and you see the good in everybody, but some people don't have good in them. And I'm not saying that all narcissistic people are evil, but some are. They will treat you terribly. So, welcome back, y'all. I appreciate y'all here. If you haven't already, go ahead and smash that turn on notifications button, like and subscribe so you don't miss an episode. If you couldn't read the text on the screen, it says, he sees her empathy as weakness and it repulsed him. So twisted. That is from Rebecca Ishida, and she's actually a therapist. And she left it on my she left a comment. I just responded to it. Yeah, and so, but yeah, it is absolutely 100% true. Narcissistic people see empathy. Toxic people see empathy as weakness. They really, really do. They see you expressing your emotions and being nice as a weakness, as a hindrance to you being the best version of yourself. Because like a lot of narcissistic people, we were raised in, to not express our emotions. We were raised that people, and we've been taking advantage of people's emotions for a very, very long time. When you feel sorry for a narcissist, when you feel sorry for a narcissist, when you want to help a narcissist, when you want to fix a narcissist, when you want to change and try to change a narcissist, you will get absolutely 100% taken advantage of. And I know a lot of people are just like, oh, I'm just so nice. I'm too nice. I'm too nice to say no. Exactly. Because if you're too nice to say no, that means you don't have, your boundaries are just not there. If you don't have boundaries, then yeah, when you meet a narcissist or a toxic person, you're going to get taken advantage of because narcissists don't like boundaries. You're the perfect person for a narcissist because you don't have boundaries. They're going to run over top of you. They just are. No boundaries, no stop. And that's what I tell people all the time when you're dealing with narcissists. So this is also, like, I got a lot of this in the comment section too. A lot of people saying narcissists target empaths. Y'all, narcissists do not target empaths. Like that, empaths don't give off a pheromone. There's no scent in the air. Unless you have it listed on your dating profile or written on your shirt or something like that, there's no way a person can target you if they don't know. And like, they don't know you. You know what I mean? They can't like, oh, empath, I can sense the energy. I can see the halo floating behind that person. I can see the empath wings over there. That's a baby empath. The wings are just sprouting out the back. No, it don't work that way. Who you are determines how the relationship goes. If I meet you and I'm a narcissist and you happen to be another narcissist, and we end up dating and married or whatever, how did that go? You were an empath. But I was attracted to you physically first. I feel like physical attraction plays a big role in it at first. When you first meeting somebody. But then here comes however you validate the person. So yeah, empaths don't give off a scent. There's no cologne. There's no narcissist blocker that you can wear. The only narcissist blocker that you can actually wear is boundaries. You know what I mean? You just don't. Narcissists don't hunt empaths. But if I meet you and you happen to be an empath, you don't have any boundaries and you're just so forgiving and just you too nice, then yeah, you're going to take advantage of. This is how it goes for me. I know people are going to disagree with that. That's cool. I can take disagreements. I don't like the disrespect. Like, Lee, you're an idiot. Let me tell you why you're wrong. No, we don't do that. That's when you get clapped back on. In the old days, I would clap back on these people in the old days for that right there. Not the new days. But yeah. There's no, like I said, there's no target, there's no set, there's nothing that attracts narcissists, to empaths. It's just like the meeting, how you meet and who you are. Don't put it on your dating profile, because then empath. Gotcha. Don't do that. But yeah, back to them seeing your weaknesses, your empathy as weakness. They would take that. Look, after the relationship has gone on for a while, or whatever relationship it is, it doesn't have to be an intimate relationship. When I say relationship, it doesn't automatically mean it has to be boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, wife, whatever. It doesn't mean it has to be that type of relationship. It could be your father or your mother or your brother or your cousins or your friends or your boss. It could be whatever relationship it is. They're going to take advantage of you. If you have too much empathy, or if you their boss, if the narcissist is your employee and you're their boss, you might not fire them when you're supposed to after they do some heinous, egregious stuff at work. They're a good employee. I'm so nice. You're too nice to fire me. You too nice. You're not that type of person. You're not. You're right. I'm not. Here's actually a promotion for doing a terrible job. Don't do that. Intimate relationships are just easier to talk about. You know what I mean? So if you have this, you're working with a lot of people with, low empathy, no empathy, whatever. You have to understand that when you're dealing with toxic people, I don't know, y'all. Just like, don't be so nice. Your niceness will be used against you. It just will. So many people are just like, I'm just so nice. I'm just so caring. I'm just so loving. Cool. Good for you. Not good for you with their narcissist. No. It does not absolutely work that way. If you're dealing with a narcissist, you're too nice and you're too empathetic, yikes. You're going to get taken advantage of. You're going to get ran over top of, and you're going to blame the narcissist for some reason. You're like, they ran on top of me, and I don't have any boundaries. And then you go back. You feel too forgiving for cheating and stuff like that. They'll tell you, look, you're not the type of person. You're not going to expose me. You're not going to leave me like this. You're not going to. You love me too much to do this to me. Y'all will fall for it every single time. Every single time. Take your power back. You have to be able to take your power back. You just have to. You have to take your power back. You have to understand that a lot of narcissists and toxic people are going to go this way. They're going to go the way of the world. However you're looking, however you want this to go, they're going to do this. Understand that. So if you have like this, narcissists, when you have a lot of empathy and you're too nice, they're not expecting you to be strong. They don't expect you to leave them. They don't expect you to not forgive them. They don't expect that. So if you get to the point, when you finally get to the point where you stand up for yourself and you set your boundaries and you don't forgive them for whatever they're doing, you win. They're going to go crazy. You got to protect yourself when you get to that point, though, because people, when they're not used to it, when they're used to getting their way and then and getting forgiven and all this other stuff by being lovey-dovey and promising to change and stuff like that, when it flips and you take your power back, I promise you, you might get a rage reaction. So be careful with that, y'all. You literally have to be careful with that. Their rage reaction is true. I'm just telling you, this is how it works. Their rage reaction that you get when you're dealing with narcissists is absolutely true. Because once you take that away and stand up for yourself, and they say something like, "Look, you're going to forgive me, right? You're not the type. You're going to forgive me," and you just say, "No, it's over, done. Pack up your trash bags and get the hell out of here." They might go crazy. So protect yourself. Have a support system, because if you're too nice, if you've been taken advantage of for a long time, get somebody to have your back. That's why it's important not to cut your friends and family off when you're dealing with narcissistic people, so you can have somebody that has your back, that's going to be there for you when you need them. That's why that's important, to not cut off your family and friends for the chance at love or because somebody told you to. That's what you do right there. Like, you're gonna choose. Look, you love me, right? You're gonna choose me or the family that's been loving and caring for you for 30 years. I know you've only been knowing me for 2 months, but you love me a lot, right? You're an empath. You're too nice to cut me off. 2 months versus that 30 years of nothingness, of love, of care and affection. Choose me. You're gonna pick me on you. And then you pick them. And then you wonder why your friends and family don't. Every time you get a boyfriend or a girlfriend, they cut you off because they know you're gonna cut them off. Stop doing that. I know you gotta dedicate some time to getting to know somebody, but stop doing that and isolating yourself, because when the time comes when you need somebody, they're not gonna be there, and they will be justified not being there. They'll be justified. You'll be mad at them, like, my friends and family abandoned me. Why did they abandon you? Why did they abandon you? Did you not abandon them first when you got into this relationship and started disappearing and not contacting them and isolating yourself away from them because you were in love? Stop doing that, y'all. So many people do that. I see it all the time. I'm like, why y'all keep doing that? You isolate yourself and then you lose. I was with a narcissist. My friends and family abandoned me. Like, I cut everybody off for this person I'd known for 1 month. Stop being so damn nice. Stop having so much empathy and caring. And listen to these damn sob stories these men and women tell y'all. And non-binary people. Like, please stop listening to these sob stories and falling for the BS. Stop. You can be nice and have boundaries. You can have empathy and still have boundaries. You can do that. You can do both. You can absolutely do both. You know what I mean? So you have to be able to stand in your power and stand in your truth, because if you can't, you lose. I promise you. So stand up for yourself. Stand up. Stand up for yourself. Take your power back. Be blessed and be energized. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mental Illness is out. Peace.